Maximus Analysis here for August 23rd, 2016, and we are still in a choppy type of move, choppy type of week. Um, I mean, I mean, you could look at these ranges and you could see we're at major resistance that we're posting about weekly, which is the 2186.84 level. And it hasn't really done much to really get above there with any type of oomph. Yes, if you look on the 15-minute, you will say, oh, we got above it. Yes, but we went right back below it. Okay, and we had a choppy session. We had another choppy session. Went up and just grabbed it all right back. So those that took the breakout, again, I am not a fan of breakout trading at all. If you've been watching my videos, you understand why. And I keep preaching it to people because, again, you know, it's a very difficult type of trade to take. So we'll continue to watch these names. The ES, we have the excuse me, the NQ, very choppy sideways movement. Again, some people are going to look at this to take the breakout. No, don't do that. Look at a higher time frame. Take a weekly, look at it. You know, kind of say, okay, where are we, and take your time. Again, these last couple of weeks, and I spoke about this in the newsletter, is more to reflect on if you're able to wait for the trade. Are you able to say to yourself, okay, I don't have a trade, I don't trade. I don't see a trade, I will not trade, versus now you'll see a lot of, I mean, the brokerages, probably the commissions have gone through the roof now because everybody wants to trade because they are bored. Some people might say never to trade short a board market. You short an extended market, and what we want to see is now a break below. And right here, right now is not where I would go long. I don't care if it goes up or not. There's a better setup coming, in my opinion. You have to be patient. The YM, same type of deal. They broke up above, 3-4 highs because it's been so sideways, and they dropped it back down. Okay, so let's look at what's going on with crude. Okay, this is the continuous contract. You could see that they have, they're holding this 46, 47 level. Again, my opinion, quite honestly, is I would just be rolling my stop up a little bit behind that, probably leveraging this little pivot right here, 45, 50, I even said 46, 47. Again, using my levels, but you don't put them exactly there. It could continue up. Now is not the time to be getting long, unless you're going to take a break of this high and say it's just a 1-bar pullback below. Again, you see some high volume, but this is, again, we talked about this trade a long time before, so now just manage what you have. Okay, congratulations if you take it. Don't get euphoria. Treat it as a trade. Be mature about it. Okay, we have sideways movement on gold. Really not liking this action at all. And we'll just kind of just wait until it gives us something. This is where I want to buy it, around here. Okay, I have some future turn dates that I'll put in the next newsletter, and I should have some in the past. If you need access, again, let me know. And we'll continue to watch that one. So again, let's look at some names. Again, there wasn't really much on the tape going on. You have Priceline continues to go down, but it's extended, and it can move. Again, a break below. You see that there could be some support around this level, but now is not the time to be initiating a long position. Okay, Amazon's up another $3. Okay, it's coming and testing this trend line that we have here. I have major resistance in $20 resistance above. Okay, and you have Netflix. Again, it's continuing to hold this downtrend line sideways for 3 weeks. We'll just continue to watch from here. You have some other names moving down. Walmart is moving down from its moving average. Again, I have that on the newsletter as a trade. You guys can look at that. And again, it's all, there's no BS, quite honestly. So we'll continue to watch. I also have Apple is showing some type of weakness. They're coming into the resistance area. We'll continue to watch, see if it's going to be 4 lower highs. Remember, the overall market pulls. That's the tide versus where the boats go. So again, we'll always continue to look at that how things are going with the overall market, because we have to make sure that we're in line and in tune with what we have going on. IWM was up about $1 something, so this one has continued to move up. I want to see what happens when it gets a weak close. Financial sector, we were looking at XLF. Oops, XLF. It's continuing to just be sideways right now. And looking at some of the components in there, like Morgan Stanley, still coming up into resistance area. We also have Goldman Sachs that, again, testing the 200-day moving, and I have resistance here that, held, became resistance, almost support around this trend line, and we're watching here. This is going to be the upward resistance, but they run out of gas. It's a great place to take a short. You can see that the volume has kind of been burned off. So again, we'll see what happens tomorrow with crude, the EIA report. Again, it's been a boring time, but now is not the time to up your frequency. Understand your trading strategies. Your trading strategy giving you thousands of, moving average crossover. Moving averages work very well when it's trending. Okay, but if they're sideways, you're going to have to look at the bigger ones. You can't just be looking at the common 5, 8, 13, 21. If it's moving sideways, they're just going to be interlooping each other like spaghetti, and you're going to end up getting chopped. You have to be able to, and this is why I don't put any moving averages on these charts, is to make you think. Okay, make you think, make you see this, because this short, I guarantee you this was over the 50. I guarantee you it was over the 20. But are you looking at previous price action to say, okay, it's coming into that, it's up 5 to 7 weeks. Okay, we have a week close. If you look at the two of these candles, and this is something to kind of look at, and it used to take me a hard time to really look at these type of moves, but if you took both of these candles, right, and you merge them into one, it's going to actually look like a shooting star. Is where does it sound? If you can visualize that, these two on 2 days or 2 weeks is going to make this type of candle. It's not perfect, but kind of think of that and look at kind of these 2 week days, and you'll kind of start seeing that these things can start looking like, again, they're not perfect. So again, you have something like this, same one, it went down for a week, shot back up. This one went sideways, but it never took out the top. So again, you want to give it some time, because you'd have been 3 weeks into this trade, but it would eventually rolled over. So we'll continue to watch, but I figured that's a good nugget that you guys can look at, because a lot of those, they call them the king and queen pattern, or depending on where it is, a queen and king pattern or king and queen pattern. They might be a little difficult, but if you can visualize these two merging together to give you something that's similar to this, like this, looks like this, it would actually be a little bit more helpful. So again, we'll look at the overall market. We can see that we're still in whatever land. So we'll see what we get, if they're going to go test this 2180 level, and what they're going to do going into tomorrow's action. But again, don't be overzealous. Next week we'll definitely have, if not this week we wake up, they're definitely waking up next week. So we'll see how things go, and I'll take it from there. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. Have one guy that did a chart request. I'm actually going to be working on that all, not all day tomorrow, but I'm giving this significant time so you just don't get the same BS from everybody else. And I'll be doing the indexes and the chart requests for tomorrow. So take care. And again, don't let them lull you to sleep. I know I sound like I've been sleeping. I actually got a little bit of head cold that one of the WEI, I hope I'm saying right, pointed out. Say you got a cold. Yeah, I got a little head cold. I'm not sleeping on the on the job. So again, we'll look and see what's going on, and I'll take it from there. Have a great evening.